Good morning from Eco Park. This is sort of next to about 5 kilometres from Ocean Park. I just want to take you a little walk around. It's called Eco Park for ecology. There's a lot more greenery here. And at the moment I'm standing outside one of the best buncha restaurants in Hanoi. Very well known, even at this time, like it's 9:45 in the morning, there's people eating. At lunchtime here it gets absolutely ram-packed. So buncha is just like a soup. It's like a soup with barbecued meat inside the soup. It's got meatballs, and they use like vermicelli. So you get a bowl of vermicelli, they cook it here. Xin chào. They cook it here, and this is the vermicelli that goes into the soup. And then they very friendly here. Then they portion out the meat, and it's usually meatballs and certain portions of meat, and they put it in the soup, and it's really good. There it is. There's the finished product. So this is what it looks, and then you put the vermicelli in the soup. So this is the best. It is beautiful. I've been here a few times. It really is beautiful. Most of the streets look. So there's a private estate over there. Most of the outside streets look like this. It's not a sort of a built-up area, but there's a lot of little shops. They've just opened up a supermarket, a big supermarket here, but nothing massive here. It's not like there's a big shopping mall or anything. But I'll explain the area as we go along, and I'll give you little snippets as I walk around, and I'll take you with me. And I'll pause you for a moment, and we'll get down. We're walking down to the river. Right, we're down by the river here. I don't know what this river is called. I'll put it down underneath if I find out. Anyway, they've got these little things like these little walkways here that jut out into the water. Very nice. And as you can see, there's lots of condos all around here. Those are all living condos, not working. So people are living in them. Don't know how full they are, but they look fairly full. And it's a lovely place to live. So there's you'll see there's lots of nice places to walk around here. And basically the park here is called Swan Lake Park. So you'll see the swans later on. You won't miss a thing with me. Well, try not to miss a thing anyway. And there's nice little cafes along here. It's just a pleasant place to be and to live. So this all lights up at night. There's another little pier out to the water. You might notice there's all these condos around, but not many people walking here. Well, it's boiling hot. It's probably, I don't know how hot it is. It's over 30, I should think. So this is a golf course over there. Is it anything else It's a 9-hole. It's just a par 3, I think it is. A par 3 9-hole, but a really nice one. It's all the balls are electronically with electronic tags. I've been over there a couple of times. I've never played golf there. I haven't got clubs or anything, and it's quite an expensive thing to do. I went last week and had a look at the driving range. Even that is quite expensive compared to even the UK. But there's not many golf facilities here, so. But it's beautiful. It looks actually stunning for a 9-hole par. I don't know if it's a par 3. I'll put it down as well. I'll look that one up. I'll do all the work. This is a little tree house here. It's a cool little thing. So it's a little something built around this tree. There's bird's nest up there, and you can walk up there and sit down in the shade of the tree. They've done this so nicely. Yeah, you very rarely see. This is a Saturday morning. I come here every week, every Saturday morning. We have a men's meeting at a cafe here, and always have a little bit of a walk around afterwards. So this would be a lovely place to live, and I was thinking of living here when I first got to this area. It would have been really nice. There's a lot of foreigners who do live here. Well, there's a fair amount anyway. But the transport links here aren't as good as where I'm living in Ocean Park 1. So I decided against it. But the walking routes here and running routes are really nice. Okay. Alright, we're coming up to massive koi ponds, and there's no one here. It's usually people feeding the koi. I think I put this area on in my last video, my previous channel, which is the same name as my present channel. So quite a colourful koi pond. There's lots of them. No one's feeding them, so they're not going to come up. I didn't bring any food. There's another little jetty that goes out. So I've done this very nice, very good taste. I've done this in. And there's another little pond over there. It's sort of like a Japanese themed area. There's like a Japanese pagoda there on one of those bridges. A lily pad pond. Yeah, like a little pagoda model on the bridge. Yeah. Japanese culture is very much admired here. The Japanese ways they try to follow in quite a lot of areas of their lives, about the politeness and the manners of the Japanese. They really try to do that here, and with success as well. To go over the bridge, there's a few flowers blooming there. Not really flowing water, but just beautiful and relaxing and calm. That's why I enjoy living in places like this. You've got all this greenery to yourself, really, and you get thirsty and hungry, there's loads of restaurants over there. So this is the big condo block we were looking at from earlier in the day. And let's pause you for a little and we'll have a look at the bridge. So the Japanese theme carries on here with this bridge, over these little statues here. They're trimming the trees. So this bridge goes over to the other side. It's not so many people. There's also lovely walks over there, and there's a coffee shop. There's a few little coffee shops along the way there. So it's a sort of a foresty walky place. Xin chào. We'll carry on and see if we can say hello. We'll carry on and see if we can see the swans. So I've stopped on my trip to have a chocolate ice cream right on the riverside. Beautiful little cafe, and I haven't seen a swan yet, but I'm sure they are there. So it looks like a communist windmill. Well, it's a windmill with the Vietnamese flag on. So this is the Swan Lake Park, this is called. Some lovely children's playgrounds here. Lots of toilets as well. And the swans aren't coming up here, but you've got the plastic ones up there, whatever they're made of. You can see a few out there. So most of the swans here are black swans. There's a few white ones. You can see them sailing up the river here. They're probably, most of them are on the other side of the river where it's shaded, and you'll see a few ducks as we go along. This is a nice little viewpoint where you can sort of get an all-round view of the area. Lots of different condo blocks, and this is that sort of, there's probably a fake boat out there, and it's a coffee shop restaurant. It's an interesting block of flats with like holes deliberately in them. It looks funky. All these places are probably self-contained with swimming pools and gyms in them. I'm going to take you on a final walk in this area. So I'm not, obviously can't do all of Eco. It's quite a big area, but this is sort of the main tourist hub. I'm going to just do one final walk along my favourite footpath here. pigeons up there. There's a pigeon nest, a pigeon house up there, and there's like a load of pigeonholes. This boat actually isn't used for anything now. It's just decorative. I don't know if you can go on there, but I don't think so. We would have seen people on there now. It would be a perfect coffee shop or restaurant, and so loads of pigeons here. And you see up here, this is like the parking area for the whole place. Up here you see this is sort of a mini zoo. I won't go to all of it. Chickens all over the place. See, the most ones come on this side because of the shade. There's a couple over there. There were animals in there. Quite a lot of people up here. Oh, you can see there's like a little zoo here. There's sheep or lambs. There's a donkey. So you just cross over this road and you get to this path between two lakes, and it's absolutely, even on the busiest day, this path is usually empty. It's just a single path going in between two lakes, but it's so beautiful, it's so peaceful, and there's so much nature here, and it's shady as well. So you've got a good view of that block from here. It's a fairly big block. It looks, you can see on the second level, well, in a few levels, there's relaxation areas, probably swimming pools somewhere there, and a great view of this lake. And in front of that block, it's a really nice walk along the river as well. It's beautiful. It's also got a footpath like this, and it runs in and out. It's a very interesting footpath. So this is great. Love all the palm trees here. I love the solitude. It's just a perfect place. So at the end of this, it leads to a cafe. There's usually some live music there. They've got a little bit of a stage set up, and they usually play local music. So if there is, I'm going to finish you there. If there isn't, oh, I'm going to still finish you there. So there's a little path over there, there's footpaths over there, but there's no shade. So very hot. So this is it's hot, but it's nice to have the palm trees all around. So let's rest you for a second. So coming to the end of this path now, and as you can hear, there is music coming from that cafe. It's like a floating cafe. It's lovely. I really love this area and really love walking. This is the first time I've taken you with me, but I do it nearly every Saturday morning. I have a long walk around here, and I get I can get a bus home, but the bus drops us far from my place, and I suppose I could get 2 buses, but I'm happy getting this. It's less than £3 with the Grab, and you get a door-to-door service. I'm not feeling that well today. I've had a little bit of the sniffles and a bit of a cold, so I prefer just to go straight from here to my doorstep, as so to speak, to the complex. Probably just get there and there'll be no one playing, but you get the idea. Or maybe it's not live, maybe it's just coming through speakers. See how nice it is there. I'm going to miss Vietnam a lot when I leave, and I can always come back. The quality of life here is really good. Oh, here he is. He's just one guy with a saxophone, but sometimes they have like local music, local musicians playing local instruments. So we've got a cool drink stall here. They do iced tea and coffee. The Garden Bistro. Xin chào. Yeah, so they've set up like a little stage there. I see if he starts again. Yeah. Unlike Europe, people like to be on camera here. There you go. You've got a live music show for a cup of tea. A price of a tea, which is probably about £1. So I'm going to sign. Let's find somewhere nice where I can sign off. Oh, I found an old tree. So if I carry on this path goes all the way around. It'd probably be another 3/4 of an hour walk to get back to where I started from in the park. And it's like lovely. It follows the river around, and it really is glorious. So on these little specks of land out here that jut out, people build really luxurious houses that are sheltered, and a lot of them have got river views. So from my latest video in Eco Park, well, I've only got one more week. I could do a bit more next week, and I will say goodbye and look forward to my next adventures in Cambodia. See ya.